NBA presentation. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan and our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Aaron Baines. Cool Hands is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Kay at the power forward. The captain out there with Captain Clutch. Then it's Big Smooth. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Silken at the small forward. Now, here's Ingles. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So it's the visitors now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Here's the captain. He had 15 points last outing. We're about 1 minute into the first. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Cool Hands passes to Dellavedova. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
But they recover it. Taken away. The wide open look here for Ingles. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Here's Big Smooth. Misses the baby hook.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his second basket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Captain Clutch passes to Big Smooth. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's the captain, defended by Dellavedova. Here's the captain. And Baines pulls it down. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Ingles. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Cool Hands. And there's the pass to Baines. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. From the baseline, Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got 6. Dellavedova's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. For the 3, and Baines pulls it down.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Passes it to Kay. Back to Dellavedova. Pass to Ingles. Pass to Kay. Here's Cool Hands. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked. And the whistle blows, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
From downtown, and Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Dellavedova. 11 points for him in that last game again.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Here's the captain, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Now here is Dellavedova. There's the pass to Ingles. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That free throw, no good.
At the line, K.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Captain Clutch. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Here's Dellavedova. It's deflected. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Captain Clutch. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Cool Hands. Misses off the left iron. In a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Big Smooth. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Mayor passes to K. Down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Here's Big Smooth. Captain Clutch passes to the captain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The captain's got his second bucket of the night. 33% here in the first quarter. Mills passes to K. There's the triple. And it's Patty Mills with the three. Mills has got 5 now.
When you look at role players around the league who love to answer back, Mills is at the top of the list.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's Cool Hands. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's good. And here's Mills. Kicks it to Bogut. Back to Mills. 14 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you play Mills to set up on range, so he sneaks inside the arc and does damage.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Creek. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Cool Hands. Banked in off the glass. Cool Hands got his second basket of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Bolden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Mills. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
That one goes. Count it.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Creek. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the second free throw, good. The ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Primetime, the pass to P. Here's Primetime. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes both free throws. Mills with it. Pass to Bogut. Now here's Mills. D right on him. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0". And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Drills it from outside. Mills has got 14.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Here's prime time. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Releases. Mills can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. There's a minute left in the first. Prime time, the pass to Pete. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. The machine passes to prime time. That one's off, still out of sync.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Shots good by Mills.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Prime time, an absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 7, stolen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Mills for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the visiting team. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
P out there with P. Then it's Williams. Then it's prime time. And it's Mr. Moves in at the shooting guard position. They've got the mayor. Also Bogut out there. And it's Mills in at the 1.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space and he delivered.
Now here's Mills. Pass to the mayor. Shot clock at 6. The jump hook. Rebound by Williams. Being struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Mr. Moves passes to Pete. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Here's Mills. here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. A floater up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. And the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Move's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Mills kicks to Bogut. And the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Andrew Bogut. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Stolen. One-on-one here. It's tipped. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Here we go, one-on-one. Fires for 3. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. Hey, at the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, PJ Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell them.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Misses the layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Cool hands passes to Dellavedova. Here's Cool Hands. He picked up 12 points in their last win again. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Big Smooth. No good with the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Dellavedova, the pass to Baines. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
A little bit over the pass to Cool Hands. Back to Dellavedova. 3-pointer. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's got 8. And the pass to Cool Hands. Rejection.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Kay to stop the run. And it's Dellavedova missing.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And it goes down 2 points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And he lobs it up. It's deflected. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Joe Ingles. That's his first personal foul. At the line, Captain Clutch. 2 shots.
First one falls for. Good on both. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Look at Big Smooth. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. So he gets them both. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Gascasil. Here's Big Smooth. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
The pass to Cool Hands. Lots of room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cool Hands got 4 points now in the quarter. And feeling it offensively in the second quarter, they're shooting 60%. Count that one. And that's now 7 points for the captain.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Held it over, the pass to Cool Hands. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. 9 points for the captain.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Being struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Cool Hands. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Poked away. Stolen by Dellavedova. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season starts, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
Now, here's Bogut. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Cool Hands. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
Being at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Captain Clutch passes to the machine. From past the arc. They get the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The 11-footer. Creek's shot is off. It's picked off. Yep, it counts. Creek's got his 2nd bucket tonight. And so here's the home team. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Here's Cool Hands. He's got 8. Here's K. And another shot. Bogut. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's that toughness by Bogut. The way he hauls in boards and gets follow-up buckets. That's why his teammates love him.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Mills passes to the mayor. Mills looking it over. And the 3-ball is good. Mills has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's the machine. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. In the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Bolden shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's the break. Up the floor. And here we go. The pull-up.
And now a look at Patty Mills here. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 14th in scoring. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Here's Primetime, covered by Bogut. And it's sent back by Bogut.
Really remarkable work by Bogut to send the shot back. Such a tremendous defender who really never rests on that end of the floor.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Still team ball.
Mr. Move checked in for the machine.
Substitution on the court. Mr. Move.
It's stolen by Bogut.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2 for 1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
Got to take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close. With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
And that one, good.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Being about 42% so far. Here's Primetime, covered by Mills. From deep. The shot missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The home team leading by just 1. Time now for the halftime break.
Meron na kayong 2 by 21.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They kind of get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful.
Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts.
Something like that, Ernie.
And that's a...
Meron na. Sa aking Bernardo Pops, wala pa kaming 2K21. Di kasi nakakapaglaro.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic from Patty Mills.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Big Smooth out there with Silk. Then there's the captain. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Captain Clutch in at the point guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Same lang.
Pass to Cool Hands. Here's Baines, and it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. Now Dellavedova. 5 on the clock. Here's Kay.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Big Smooth, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Same lang.
And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And so he makes both from the line.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Cool Hands, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Here's Captain Clutch. He has 6. Here's the captain. The jumper from the free throw line is good. The captain's got 13.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
VA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. Here's Cool Hands. They grab their own miss.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact, and sometimes even initiates it.
And so the timeout by Brett Brown here. You gotta like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's tightly guarded. Right at the free throw line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Cool Hands passes to Kay. Knocks down the 3-ball.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pass to Silk. A leaner, and he nails the jumper. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's stolen by Ingles. The pass to Dellavedova. Looking to get it going. No good at the rim.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there, but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Cool Hands. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And so the timeout by Brett Brown here. Kind of like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
It's good. Mills has got 25 points.
You know, he's a streak scorer. Patty has got into a good rhythm here tonight.
Prime time, the pass to Big Smooth. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Knocked away, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Here's Bolden, and that one's on target from the wing.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Here's Big Smooth. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good. Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Joe Ingles. Shooting one. And that one misses. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
All right, a chance to see stats for Silk. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Well, sometimes even the best hit a little flat spot. It's natural. He'll get on a roll, and I think he'll be fine.
He's off on the second.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
The mayor passes to Bolden. They get a hand on it, and they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
And here's a look at numbers for prime time. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 13th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And here's Mills for 3. It's good from long range. Mills has got 28.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
Got that one up quick.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The dish now to Bogut. Back to Mills. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mills has got 30 points.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Pass to the machine. Ball stolen. Here's Cool Hands. The three. No good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. 6 points for the machine.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Cool Hands. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. That three off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Big smooth the pass to Pete. Silk lays it up and banks it in. Silk's got 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Bogut, and finished off by Bogut.
Timeout. And Bogut does a fantastic job collecting himself before he rises up for a vicious dunk.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
And around 41% on the night. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Now the pass to Cool Hands. Gets a very good look and converts. Cool Hands got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Rebounded by Bogut. And 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Bolden. Mills with it. Here's Cool Hands. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Bogut. He's got 6.
And you can see that Bogut relishes contact. Just a towering physical presence who excels in knocking down those type of shots.
And so it's the home team in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Mills out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Bogut. Then there's the mayor, and it's Cool Hands in at the 3. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Primetime, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Andrew Bogut.
At the line.
And he makes the first. ABC's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shooting about 42% so far. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mills has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Cool Hands. That's tipped. The 10-footer. Here's the Mayor. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Lets it fly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his third.
On Friday and then on Monday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Big Smooth, he's checked in for P. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Passes it to Baines. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Back to Baines. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Mills passes to Baines. Back to Mills. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. And he dunks it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Sinks the triple.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Here's Big Smooth. Off target at the rim. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The feed now to Mills. That one falls. Mills has got 14 points here in the second half.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer, but Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
Looking to get back on track here. That one doesn't drop.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Prime time, the pass to Big Smooth. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line. Big Smooth.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. The visitors with the ball. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Pass to Baines. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, good awareness from Mills. Catches the defender out of position, takes advantage.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mills. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The pass to Silk. To the inside, Big Smooth, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Feeds it to Mills. Got a piece of it.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The offensive rebound goes up and lays it nice and easy. That's 28 points for Big Smooth.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in the step. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
And here's Mills from the arc.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And there it is for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Shoots the three. That one misses. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. They get it again. This one for three. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Dellavedova. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And the shot goes in.
Aaron Baines.
Being at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Inside, Big Smooth. The second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Cool hands checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And he's good on the second. Here's Mills.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes to Kay. Ingles, that's for 2. And right on target with the swish.
Catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
Pass to the captain. The pass to Silk. Now, here's Ingles. Comes up empty down low. For the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here's Mills. Three-pointer. No good there.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area. He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Wide open. And that one is off.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Mills. To the left wing, here's Silk. Connects from three-point range.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Back to Mills to end the run. That shot off.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Here's Captain Clutch. The shot, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Second team foul.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Big Smooth.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. 1:32 left in the fourth. Mills with it. To the middle. Pass to Cool Hands. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Cool Hands got 4 points this quarter.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Here's Big Smooth. Count it.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
He gets it in there.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Mills, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw good, Mills.
at the line.
And both free throws good for Mills. And the home team has possession. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Captain Clutch. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
From deep three-point range, and it's going to go the other way.
Thanks for watching, mga paps, ha. Hintayin nyo na yung mga upload ulit namin.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, the NBA.
Magluluto na ba ako? Anong luto no? Chicken liver lang?